So, I wanted to share something with you before we go in for the night. And I know it's been a long day, and having one more thing to talk about can be a little daunting. But I want to share something that came to my mind throughout the day. And, you know, for a while, Utah used to have inspections. And you would not only have to get the emissions done on your vehicle, you would have to go in and they check your headlights, check your turning indicators. You had to have a brake check, and they checked your suspension. And it wasn't there to find troublemakers. It wasn't there to cause problems with people. It was there to hold people accountable. Sorry. And so I think about that. Because during the time we had annual inspections on vehicles, we actually had less cars on the side of the road. And since Utah has decided no longer to do inspections, we've actually seen more cars on the side of the road again. And I find this kind of interesting, especially being a teacher. And I want you guys to think about this as you make your course in your life. I have students that come in and tell me this story or that story about why they can't complete a task in the shop. And yet, I need them to do this task. I need to have them complete these tasks so that they are accountable for the things that they have been assigned. And I think about that. Because when you're held accountable and you accomplish what you are accountable for, you become trustworthy. Just like a car that has gone through an inspection, you can trust it on a road trip. Generally, before a road trip, you get your car inspected. Well, if you already know you have a trustworthy, car, or a car that's been held accountable, or ourselves, if we hold ourselves accountable for the actions that we say, then it's like a good road trip, without flat tires, without overheating, without problems. And you can go a lot further in life when you hold yourself accountable. And when others fail to hold themselves accountable, it creates mistrust. Kind of like, a car. You had it break down on you once. You don't trust it quite right on the next road trip. And that could cause troubles. Think about it in a relationship. If somebody lies, that mistrust is there. And it takes a long time to rebuild that trust before you go down another long road. And so, think about that. Think about your character and what it means when you are to be held accountable. Because it's not there to make you in trouble. Again, it's there to hold you to a standard that you should be with your character. So, when you go today, let's say tomorrow, since it's so late, tomorrow, when you go about, I want you to think about your attitude, your effort, and promises that you have made. Where do you stand on those so that you can make it to the next long road trip? You're not alone. God loves you. I love you. And until we ride again, thank you.